Hi, everybody. Hello. Let's wait until people get here. Hey, hey. How are you guys? Hi. No, no. Is this okay? Can you guys actually hear me? Odin! Whoo! I know I should be there, right? Oh, man. Are you enjoying celebration? Can you guys hear me? I should have gone. I know. I should have. Hi, 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 hi. Let's talk, everybody. Today, a major Star Wars teaser trailer dropped. We've been waiting for a very long time, and oh my God, a lot of surprises over there. I gotta admit, I did let the my fan heart take over to even analyzing the trailer. I was just like, oh my God, Lando and all these things. But we have to remember, um, I don't know, are they using nostalgia to bring us back to the theaters? I don't know. Hi. Let's talk, everybody. Palpatine is resurrected. I think you meant to say resurrected Snoke. He learned the secret. Yes, I thought about that as well. It definitely crossed my mind because he does talk about that, but it could also just be a vision, you know. That doesn't mean that it will be Palpatine in flesh. At the same time that I am excited, at the same time that I wanna Star Wars to succeed, I wanna feel that. I wanna feel that energy that Star Wars used to give to all the fans. I'm not sure if we can fully trust it. I definitely enjoyed the trailer a lot. I thought that it was very nicely put together. J.J. Abrams is very smart. I mean, I think he's a great director, but can he actually restore the mess that was the last film? That is my biggest question. You know, I am not. I'm definitely gonna watch this film. Obviously, I'm gonna watch it. I have to know how it ends. Will it be satisfying? That's the question. I don't know if it will be satisfying. You know, I have no idea. Uh, Let me just share this, guys. But let's talk. I really want to hear your thoughts and your theories. Um, I was watching I actually watched the live stream, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers live stream, because, by the way, thanks for streaming, Jeremy, because seriously, the stream was perfect. And I could tell a lot of people over there seem to be very excited. Uh, I thought it was very odd that they only brought a few of the cast members. I think there was a little weird vibe with Kathleen Kennedy being there, you know, thinking the fact that all of us, the fans, are not very happy with her and what she has been doing. Um, it's very weird to me that Mark Hamill was not there. I just have so many questions, you know. I don't know. I definitely want to check this movie out, and I don't, again, I don't want to let the, the, my little fan heart take over my criticism, you know, and how unhappy I have been with the states of Star Wars so far. But that doesn't mean I cannot appreciate this trailer, and you know, I did think that it was a good put together trailer. It's again, it's just raising a lot of questions. But let's see, what are you guys saying here? I want to hear your thoughts. What's up? What's up? What's up? Jaws, yes, thank you. The Last Jedi trailer left more questions than answers. This trailer did too. I'm indifferent. Yeah, I totally feel you. I totally feel you. I agree. I remember the Last Jedi trailer was very nicely put together, and again, the movie was a mess. So yes, they're very smart when they're putting these trailers together. I do not feel it. People getting mad to me. I do not feel it. People getting mad to me. Well, I mean, why would people get mad to you? I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand people's reaction. Like, you have to hate it or you have to love it, otherwise I can't be your friend. I don't understand that logic either. I can totally understand why people are not feeling it, and I understand why people felt it. I shed a tear when I saw Lando, but again, that's me and my fan heart, like, my how much I love Star Wars and I wanted to succeed, taking over. It's well, to me it was great to see him back at the Millennium Falcon. Like I said on my reaction, if Han Solo was there, that would have been amazing. There's a lot of things I'm very unhappy, like the fact that we don't have the entire cast back together. The fact that Carrie Fisher is no longer here, so they missed the chance. There's a lot of things that, yes, I'm definitely not happy, but I do want this movie to at least be satisfying. I don't want it, then to end the the Skywalker saga destroying Luke one more time. I mean, who knows what's going to happen. They're saying that it is the end, but I don't think it's going to be the end. Obviously they paid so much money to buy Star Wars. There's no way they're just going to forget about it now, and just end. I don't know. Let's see what else you guys are saying here, because that's why I came live. I really wanted to talk and discuss about it. If they bring Palpatine, Star Wars will be pointless because Anakin's life was to kill Palpatine. I agree. I think bringing Palpatine back, it's definitely very worrying. But Palpatine is an incredible villain. I would love to see him back, but it could be a vision, or it could be, I don't know, maybe they'll bring Anakin back as well. Who knows? But yeah, I do agree. It's definitely the way that they'll bring him back could definitely have an impact on how this movie is going to turn out. I definitely agree. Christian is saying, I have a feeling that Rey is a clone. Wow. There is that storyline of Palpatine and the clones. That would be a great theory, actually. And that would totally explain her lack of background and parent, what else you guys say? Disney at their worst yet again. Did you really think it was terrible? Did you hate it? I didn't hate it. I have to be honest. I thought it was a good trailer. But yeah, I'm still worried because, again, I don't know. It's funny how Disney was so silent about this trailer. I know that maybe it's because they're waiting for people's reaction. How are people going to react to this? Michael Ellis from Arizona. Thank you. I heart you too. Crazy people getting mad about me. Oh. What's up, Dr. Film? Hi everybody joining. Thanks. We're talking Star Wars. We're talking about the trailer. We're talking about people's reaction. I'm here live because I really wanted to get a feeling of how are you guys feeling about this. Lion saying, I feel like the trailer is emotionally manipulating me to trust them again. Oh yes, definitely emotionally manipulated. I totally got manipulated. I shed a tear. I was crying. I mean, I'm still kind of crying. But I was more emotional for the fact that, Carrie Fisher is no longer with us. All the scenes that they used, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, I will never forgive Rian Johnson for making her fly in space like that. That is appalling to me. I want to love it, but feel too much distrust now. I agree with you, Lion. I agree with you. It's hard to fully trust. I liked the trailer. If you guys saw I thought the trailer was nicely put together, but yeah, I totally feel you. It's hard to, believe on it and just say, okay, Star Wars, you got me, I'm back. I'm still very, how can I say, cautious. That's my word, cautious. Greg said, I'm glad the Joss poster is back. Yes, the Joss poster never left. It was just here to the side. I was just trying to change the background a little bit. Lando was looking boss as ever. I agree. I loved that scene. It was so great to see him there with Chewie. It brings great memories. If Han Solo was there, that would have been amazing, I still don't understand why they couldn't give us a reunion of the original cast, and it appears that's not going to happen here again. I don't know if you guys been following a lot of the news, but Mark Hamill does not seem to be, I don't know, from stuff that he's been saying online, it doesn't really seem that will happen. So I'm very intrigued to how are they gonna fit Luke into this story? I mean, the trailer already starts with Luke narrating it, so we definitely know he's there, he's back, but we don't see his physical form. Is he coming back as a Force ghost? That's what we were all kind of think it was gonna happen, right? I don't want to see him as a first ghost. I want to see the real Luke Skywalker, and I also want to see also this trailer. There is a time jump here, so Rey is now doing all those Jedi things. She put the lightsaber back together, which means that when she does that, that means that you're a full-on trained Jedi. Uh, so it might be that Luke have been training her all this time, or again, the problem is how can J.J. Abrams savage or like save this character? To me, I was on board with the character in The Force Awakens, and I thought the character was completely destroyed in the second film because they just make her so powerful with no explanation, gave her all these powers with no explanation. She's doing all these things with no training. This was what was supposed to be happening now on this film, not on the second film. So I don't know how are they gonna do that. Mitch saying R2 is missing in this trailer. Totally agree. I was thinking the same way. J.J. Abrams didn't really use R2 on Force Awakens either. And I hope that he doesn't forget about him this time. I would love to see him back there, you know. Eric is saying, I'm not spending my money on this garbage anymore. Like they said, fool me once. I know. I feel you. I feel you. What else are you guys saying here? Hi, Dave Greeks from the UK. Hi, Jason. Thanks for tuning in. Misguided said, had as much feeling for it as I did the Dumbo remake. Oh, I heard the Dumbo is terrible. I didn't have a chance to go see it yet, but I might go check it out. ACI Design said, I don't think JJ could pull out an excellent solution to the Last Jedi Cluster F. Yeah, I agree. As much I would like to say no, he will fix everything. I agree. I think there's a lot of choices that Rian Johnson did that. That is, I mean, this trailer seems a lot of band-aids all over. Like, for instance, the mask is being put back together. Kylo's wearing mask, right? So that's one thing that he's changing. The lightsaber is put back together. So that's another thing. But what's going to happen to Luke and the way that they finished Luke? I don't know. Are we going to see or hear about a Han Solo funeral this time? Because I think that was really missing, especially now that Lando is back. I don't know. There's no mention of... did you guys realize that Rose Tico was not in the trailer? Which is weird, right? I thought that at least it would show her. And also, there was just a very quick shot of Finn and Poe, which I don't care. For some reason, I don't care much for these new characters. I just want to see what are they going to do with Luke, Leia, Lando, and how are they going to put Rey back into the story without, I don't know, without making it pleasing. What's the deal with Palpatine being back? And then let me continue here. Maybe if they did 2 movies instead of 1, I didn't see any big time lapse from Last Jedi, so I don't expect really strong script. Yeah, perhaps, and it's very much, this mirrors very much the Return of the Jedi, right? Even like the sand, you know, do you know guys what I'm talking about? Did you get the same feel? I was watching, I don't know who I was watching, and they were saying the same thing. Mitch is saying, R2-D2 was missing in this trailer unless I missed something. 3PO was there and some dinky droid next to BBO, but no R2. I know! What's the deal with R2? Lion saying, yeah, I like the theory that Rey is a clone made from Luke's missing hand. Oh my God, that would be something, right? I mean, that would at least explain her powers. That's all I have been asking for. Give us an explanation of her powers. What's the deal with that? Okie dokie, what else? I wish George Lucas would come back. Yeah, I agree. I would love to see George back. Not really directing, but at least giving some advice from behind the scenes. Facebook or Andrew said, watch them make her the strongest Jedi ever, which will make no sense, but they will do. Just look at the intro of the new trailer. Well, so far she has been the strongest one, right? That was my biggest criticism with Rey, and that's why I thought that they destroyed the character. But if they do that, for sure, I am definitely not going to like it, because Anakin was supposed to be the strongest Jedi ever. I I don't know. Just the front. I wasn't that impressed with her jump. I think that any Jedi could do that, to be honest. I don't think that was the most impressive thing. I mean, I think that her lifting a mountain of rocks was way more OP than this, to be honest. I wasn't happy with that. I mean, nothing about The Last Jedi makes me happy, anyways. Like, if I go back and talk about it, it just makes me angry again. uh, Eric Puma said, I didn't hate the trailer per se, but I did, but it reeks desperation, like love me, cry. I know, and won't be surprised if they make fan service the movie. Yeah, of course they're going to do that. Of course, they are definitely going to be. They are definitely going to be doing some hey, the rookie critic, thanks for the super chat, good to see you here. But yes, guys, I do agree that they will be doing some fan service, but I think that they have to do this kind of thing to maybe bring people back, you know. I think that JJ Abrams really has to find a way to break, to to kind of glue together the fandom that broke, you know, because that's what Rian Johnson did. But again, we cannot forget the way that Lucasfilm and all the team has been treating the fans. They've been very quiet lately, to be very honest. Like, I haven't seen any news about Star Wars. They're being very quiet about this film as well. It's surrounded with mystery, so I don't know if that's a good thing, that's a bad thing. Uh, 26 Snoopy 82 said, I may read the EU books instead of seeing this film. Yes, I understand everyone's frustration. I'm there with you. I totally understand. E. Mike is saying the trailer was not great, but the movie will be good. You really didn't think the trailer was great? I actually thought the trailer was not bad. Low, yes, Arizona loves you. Thank you. Rose Tico in the trailer, I think. No, no Rose Tico. That's so weird, right? Especially how the whole big deal with Kelly Marie Tran. I definitely thought they were going to show her, but nah, they didn't. Leon is saying, I never thought I would be more excited for Avengers movie than a Star Wars, but here we are. Oh, wow. I'm definitely very excited for Avengers Endgame. I am definitely excited. However, Star Wars holds a different spot in my heart. It's because I grew up watching Star Wars, and it's something that it was a bond time between my dad, my brothers, and even my mom that doesn't really care for movies that much. So that's why Star Wars has a different place in my heart. So I'm very, but yeah, it's hard for me to say I'm super excited for this film. I am more nervous than excited. Even though I enjoyed the trailer, I am nervous because, you know, this is supposed to be the end. I hated what they did in the last film. I'm going to go with an open mind. This is a different director. If this was directed by Rian Johnson, I probably would not even want to see it. I promise you, I have so much despise for Rian Johnson, especially for his behavior online, the way that he's been treating the fans. I don't want to see anything that his hand is involved in anymore, you know. But I did enjoy the fact that J.J. Abrams kind of changed a few things here from The Last Jedi. That kind of make me go, you know, yes, you should definitely do that. The Rookie Critic, thanks for the super chat. The trailer made me care less than before. It didn't make me angry or happy. They are poking the nostalgia gland. Yes, they're definitely doing that, Rookie Critic. I definitely agree with you. I did got a bit emotional, but that's because to see Billy D. Williams, you know, to see Lando there back, the original one with Chewie, I did let the emotions get the best of me. But that also shows my care for Star Wars and how much The Last Jedi broke Star Wars for me, and how much I got so, oh man, upset with the state of what Lucasfilm did. Yeah, but I agree with you. I definitely think that they are going to be using a lot of nostalgia. But you know, if they do something good with it, which is hard to believe that they will, I'm okay, you know. Let's see what else they're saying. Jason is saying they were originally going to have an underwater Death Star's wreckage scene in one of the other movies. Looks like they are reusing some of these ideas not used. We may also get Force Ghost Anakin, also if this is the case. I would love to see Anakin there. I would love to see him. Um, I just am scared every time they're touching on original characters again, because we don't want them to destroy what George Lucas made even more. You know, they already done it with Han, with Leia, with Luke. Now Lando is next. You know, I don't want to go there and see him dying, for instance. We don't need to see that. If that kind of stuff happens, you know, someone said on a comment of my reaction video, said that this is Lucasfilm's last chance, and I agree. This is their last chance. You know, if they actually dishonored everything again, man, I mean, why would I even care? I might not even sign up for the Disney Plus and just watch George Lucas Star Wars. Andrew is saying, do you feel that Kylo needs an evil mentor, or can he be fully evil on his own? Andrew, for all we have seen so far, I think that evil always needs some sort of manipulating. That is what happened to Anakin. But to be honest with you, I didn't think that he was a full-on evil character, because if that were true, I think he would probably have seen Rey as a competition and would have killed her. And he seemed to really care for her. Also, he did not kill his mom, you know, remember, he hesitated. That leads me to think that he's not full-on evil. So I do think that he would need a mentor. Perhaps that's where Palpatine will come into play, or perhaps it's always all going to be a vision. Perhaps this is just, I don't know. Dr. Film said, I didn't even get a chance to see the trailer because I have little interest in the film. You know what I mean? Oh, really? Wow. I know, it's sad, right? It's sad what Lucasfilm did to us. Jason's saying, I'm hoping the Sand Planet is actually Jeddah. Am I pronouncing that wrong? Forgive me. I always pronounce the planets' names wrong, but that's because I used to say them in Portuguese. So now that I say that in English, I always mispronounce them. Sorry. We need George to save Star Wars. I know. I wonder if he's involved with this somehow. Do you guys know that? Is he involved at least a little bit? I'm not sure. Maybe not. Miss Guide is saying, is Rey the child of Luke and Leia from their attempt in the EU books? Oh my gosh, what? No! I'm hoping the absence of R2 doesn't mean he meets his demise early. Oh my God, no. Enough with killing beloved characters, come on. No Phasma too, right? Do you think that she's done now? Maybe she's dead. Yeah, they are fixing stuff, LOL. Okay, what else are you guys saying? Jason is saying Kylo's mask might end up on the black market. And then 26 Snoop 82 said, I would rather play Metroid or get into Gundam or get into games. Okay, 40,000 in Battletech. Yeah. Christian say, yeah, was so happy not to see Rose. Yeah, Rose is not a very interesting character. I'm so sorry, Kelly Marie Tran. However, did any of you guys had the chance to see the pictures? They completely changed her hairstyle. She does not look like a potato sack like in The Last Jedi. She actually looks much cuter now. Ephraim Flores is saying, Kelly Marie Tran was in the panel today, so maybe she's in the movie. She has to be in the movie. They would not bring her to the panel if she's not in the movie. She's definitely in the movie. She might be playing a smaller role in comparison to The Last Jedi. I mean, she's not very key to the story. She was never really key to the story. There was another flaw from Rian Johnson over there, giving so much screen time to a character that people didn't care. Obviously, people went to see that movie to see what happened to Luke. So I don't understand. Did you see the Death Star? Yes, I did. That was pretty sweet. Do you think that's the second Death Star? Which one that is? Greg said, in the panel and all of the other reactions online, the biggest reactions come from the legacy character moment. I hope Disney took notice. I agree. Did you guys see me? I cried when I saw Lando and when I saw Carrie Fisher. beyond me if they don't give us a reunion. I mean, how are they gonna give us a reunion? You know, it's even hard to see Lando back and not see him reuniting that, having that relationship with Harrison Ford. You know, uh, the rookie cricket. What else? Critic, thanks for the super chat. What else are you looking forward to this year? Well, it's a couple of things I'm looking forward this year. Um, John Wick. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to Avengers Endgame. I'm looking forward to Game of Thrones this Sunday because it's also the end. I'm also looking forward to The Lion King, even though not sure if it was necessary. Definitely not necessary, but I definitely want to check that out. So I am looking forward. What else? Let me think. That's the only thing that comes to my mind. Oh, and the Joker in October. I definitely, after the trailer, I was pumped. I think that it's not gonna be a movie for everyone, but it was something that I thought it was very interesting, very cinematic. I liked the style, uh, and I like that it's not really part of the DC universe, so we don't have to worry about any sort of continuity or anything like that. The Rudy critic saying, is it possible the movie will be fine? I just have zero expectations. Laughing out loud. Yes, it is possible. Rudy critic, it is very much so possible. Perhaps it will be fine. Perhaps. Perhaps J.J. Abrams will give us a satisfying ending, but it's hard to really care in a very deeper level, you know. Like I said, yes, I definitely want to watch the film, but I'm more nervous than I am extremely excited for it. Star Wars, a that's mostly because Abrams has much. Robert saying that's mostly because Abrams has much better track record in terms of quality movies compared to Johnson, who's mixed. I agree with you. I definitely enjoy J.J. Abrams as a director. I didn't think that The Force Awakens was perfect. I mean, I had my problems with The Force Awakens, but it did its job of using the nostalgia and of bringing that enjoyment back and bringing a ton of people to the movies. It did its job. I mean, there's a couple of choices that he made that I hated, like the fact that he did not give us a reunion of the original cast. That movie would have been the perfect place for us to see that, and he didn't give us that, and he did that on purpose, because on interviews, if you guys didn't see, he did say that he was scared every time they would wanted to bring Luke into the script, he would unshine Rey. And to me, that's a major flaw in the writers. The writers, in my opinion, and this is the other thing I don't understand, like they couldn't find a balance to have Luke and Rey over there. They were so scared that Rey was not going to shine that they were just took Luke out of the story completely. And I just thought that was a terrible mistreat of us, the fans. And I think there's just lack of creativity from the creators. I mean, it doesn't have to be like that. They could have definitely had found a way to blend both characters in and still make them interesting. But whatever, you know, we know that George Lucas said himself they were not keen to have him involved, and now we know why, because he was probably saying he probably have some thoughts about those films, you know. I mean, we all know Mark Hamill has some thoughts there about when he should come back, but I definitely agree with him. Red said, I think they actually expand on JJ setup 4 years ago. The movie can be okay. Yeah, the movie can definitely be okay. It definitely can be okay. Someone is saying, fala português? Yes, I do. I speak Portuguese fluently. Teresa Martin, okay, what else? George Lucas could write or co-write the story and have others write the screenplay. Yes, I agree, because he's not very good at writing dialogue. But, I mean, he's a genius in my opinion. Dr. Film is saying, man, all this stress and depression because of this one trailer. Sounds like you guys need a break. May I suggest a relaxation with a strawberry lemonade? I don't even think people are stressed. I just think that maybe not as enthusiastic as they should for a Star Wars film, but you know, we all know why. I'm definitely very curious to see other trailers and see what else are they going to be showing us. Especially taking the fact they've been so mysterious about this film. Christian is saying Avengers looks better. I mean, I think a lot of the people are way more invested in the Avengers than they are in Star Wars lately. Teresa Martin said, Kelly Marie Tran looked lovely today. Yeah, I feel bad for her, but yeah, let's see what, I'm very curious to see what role she will be playing in the new film. Rose Tico in a movie for 2 seconds, hopefully. Yeah, I think Rose Tico is, they should be very careful how they use her, and I just really wish that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What else do you guys say? I did not cry. Jonathan, hi Viv, more joint videos with you and Julie, please. Yes, I actually did shoot a video with Julie. She should be uploading anytime soon. So yes, I think a lot of people crying with disappointment. Yeah, I cried when I saw Lando and Carrie Fisher for obvious reasons. Plus, John Williams' music is just, I don't know, Star Wars always gets to me. And perhaps that's why I just still cannot accept The Last Jedi, you know, I just can't. That movie is not even canon to me. I'm just gonna pretend I've never seen that film. I'm just gonna go watch episode 9. Liza, where can you see the pictures of Rose in 9? I haven't seen it. All over Twitter, and perhaps if you Google it, maybe I should make a video. If you guys let me know if you'd like me to make a video, I can talk about these pictures. There is a picture where she's talking to Rey, and the focus is mostly on Rose Tico. Her hair is completely different, and she looks cuter. Not like dressed, not that silly, stupid hair that Rian Johnson gave her. What about Bill and Ted? Looking forward to. Yes, but I don't think Bill and Ted will come out this year, Jason. When I saw Keanu Reeves talking about it, I think this summer they're gonna be starting to film it. So that means the movie won't be coming this year for sure. Carolina Fan 2016, they can't CGI Carrie. I don't think they will. They said they wouldn't. They said all the footage they're using is real footage, so I don't know. But they can manipulate a little bit there, I don't know. Hi Viv from the crappy old UK. Why are you called crappy? I actually love the UK. I lived there in England for a year and I had a blast. It was very different very different from Brazil. What else are you guys saying here? Viv, what would you change if you wrote Star Wars? Infinity Zero is asking me, what would I change? Well, if I had written Star Wars and The Force Awakens, perhaps I would not have created another Death Star. I would have definitely had a reunion of the original characters. If I were in charge of The Last Jedi, for instance, perhaps I would have had a reunion there with flashbacks with Han. I would probably had a Han funeral, acknowledgement of his passing. I would definitely not have written Luke Skywalker that way. None of that stupid scenes of him drinking blue or green milk, whatever that color is, or none of that stuff of him being a hermit. None of that stuff. I mean, I could understand him going away to get some thoughts back in his mind, you know, like Yoda did, or like Obi-Wan did, but not to that point where he wouldn't even care to his own sister. That to me was unforgivable. And also the fact that I wouldn't destroy Rey. You know, I would not destroy Rey. I would have made Rey a little more not OP. I would have made her struggle with her powers. Perhaps I would have made her lose to Kylo Ren, because then it would teach her she's not ready. She needs to train. I don't even know, but I would definitely have made so many different things. The rookie critic, how are your classes going? My classes are very stressful. In fact, today I have to write a paper that I've been, I just have so much in my mind that I haven't had time to sit down and write that paper. But yeah, it's almost the end of the semester, and it's, ugh. Sometimes I just like, why am I doing this, you know? But anyways, hopefully it'll pay off someday, right? Jason is saying, yeah, good point, Viv. Might be early next year. Let me guess, Rose and Ray lesbians? I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna go that way. Or maybe, who knows, right? No Raylo. I mean, that's just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I honestly, anything could happen in this film. Fire Threshold officials say Kit Harington had a haircut and shaved his Game of Thrones beard, and that is an indicator that he'll be in Matt Reeves' The Batman. Really? Did you hear that? Anyone else? I would. Wow. If this, are you just saying that, or did you actually read that somewhere? That would be interesting. I do like Kit Harington. I think he's great as Jon Snow. Uh, Jason said Starkiller Base was definitely lame. Wish upon a vlog. Hey, how are you? Vivian is a queen of YouTube. Thank you. I'm not the queen of YouTube, but you're so kind always. Thanks so much. There's someone here on the chat, Julie, talking about us having a video together. Uh, okay, Robert de Jong said, if you like crime movies, you forgot about the Irishman, which is coming this year. Irishman? What do you mean? If that's what you meant, I don't know what film that is. I need to look into it. Women cannot be seen as struggling the patriarchy. That's what E. Michael said. I mean, that's just the new Lucasfilm ideology of filmmaking, and that's not how I see character building. Uh, what else are you guys saying? We should probably, I was just about to go to bed and saw you were on. Oh yeah, it must be really late in Ireland. Cynical Lindsay saying hello everyone. Hi. Let's say hello to Cynical Lindsay. And Infernity Zero said, how should Captain Marvel be used in Endgame? Okay. How should Captain Marvel be used in Endgame? Well, I would say how she shouldn't be used. She shouldn't be the one to be the saving grace when it comes to Thanos. That's that. I have no problem with her working with them as a team, because I mean that's what the Avengers are all about. So as long as they're going with that idea. However, if you guys saw the little trailer, the spot film clip, right, that they posted, where she's saying, "Oh, before you guys didn't have me," it really, I really kind of changed my perspective on everything. I really think that they're all gonna go to fight Thanos again, and they're kind of hot-headed, you know, they just want to do something about it, and then they're gonna lose, and perhaps, I don't know, maybe she even going to die there just because she's so cocky, or I don't know. I don't know. All I want is that it's satisfying, and all I want is that whoever defeats Thanos, it's someone from the original Avengers, someone that actually has a history with Thanos, not someone that was just introduced so late in the franchise, you know. She should earn her space. That's what every single character should do. They should earn their space. Jason is saying, if we get Raylo, there could be a newer Hope. Oh no, Opie Skywalker baby. No, please, let's not go there. Oh my God, please let's not go there. Do you think that could happen? If she really hooks up with Kylo Ren and they're gonna have a, oh no, my God, no, there's just gonna be, I don't know. Christian Garcia saying, I'm more looking forward to Terminator Dark Fate than the Star Wars. At least that has creator coming back. James Cameron's involved. Yes. Why? How could I forgot about Terminator? I'm a huge Terminator fan. I have to be honest. I'm always nervous when they come back with movies that I really love. For instance, they remade The Predator. I love The Predator and the franchise, and oh my God, the movie was hideous. It was like terrible. Terrible. But the new Terminator is different because this really has the hand of James Cameron. This has nothing to do with the other films. This is really him kind of putting forth like really bringing his own vision for the Terminator. We all, if you guys don't know, the reason why he was not involved with after Terminator 2, it's because he didn't really own the rights to the films. So the movies was not, it was just bouncing from studio to studio. So he's definitely not involved, and that is not his vision. So I am 100% on board to see what does he have in store for the Terminator. But I'm super worried about the whole idea with John Connor. I mean, where is John Connor? What's been going on with John Connor? You know, he has always been a main piece in the story. They cannot just erase him. And we haven't seen anything about John Connor. So that's very mysterious to me, but I'm intrigued. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Robert D. Jong said maybe he shaved because Game of Thrones ended and doesn't like it anymore. Yeah, maybe. Okay, what else are you guys saying? Me and Vivian have a collaboration coming on my channel about DC and Star Wars. Yes, and we're definitely going to be doing a live soon. Julie and I. For every one of you guys that are subscribed to Wish Upon a Vlog, we're definitely going to be doing a live together, and subscribe to her. She's pretty awesome. Oh, what else are you guys saying here? Dark Fate is like Terminator 2.5, lol. Dr. Film said, I imagine a visceral fight between Captain America and Iron Man against Thanos. Just imagine the three of them exhausted, bleeding, and nearly to death. Yep. That is definitely going to happen, yeah. I wonder what's going to happen with Thor this time. You know, he almost killed him the first time. It would be great to see him going for the head this time, maybe. Lion said, have to go now. Great stream, Viv. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. Thanks so much, Lion. If you're still there, thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. This is not going to be a very long stream either, because I do have to get to write that paper. Oh, it's so annoying. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm actually really procrastinating here. Okay, I thought the new Star Wars, Nicole Noodle said, I thought the new Star Wars trilogy ended after the second film. Everyone was shaking hands and smiling as the Falcon flew off into the sunset. I was very happy. It was a very happy ending already, courtesy of Rian Johnson. Well, if you really like that, I mean, good for you. That felt like a weird ending to me, taking the fact that so many people just died. Yeah, I mean, I just, Last Jedi is definitely not my cup of tea. Cynical Lizzie said, that's exactly what I've been saying ever since there's been news on the new Terminator. No, John Connor defeats the purpose since he's the leader of the resistance. Yes, going back to the John Connor, that's the one thing that's making me a little bit worried. You know, I'm just a little bit worried. I definitely do not know what are their plans for John Connor. We know the young John Connor will be in, but is that going to be enough? Who knows? Jason saying, here's hoping JJ is not remaking Return of the Jedi, otherwise there will be riots in theater. I know, right? Can you imagine you go there, oh my God, it's the same thing all over again. I was just gonna say, JJ, come on, you're more talented than that. Wish upon a Viv, thank you, Viv. Kit Harington is on TV now in Ireland. Oh, really? I think he's so adorable. I really like him. He seems to be very... The latest I saw him, he was doing the skit on SNL here in New York. And I saw a few of the skits, how do you say it, skits? And I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, I'm very curious to see if he's the one that it's going to be sitting on the Iron Throne. I mean, cannot wait for Game of Thrones. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. Jason Butley saying, Jar Jar could be still a Sith Lord under the guidance of a new supervillain, aka Darth Orgrill. It's so funny, this whole theory of Jar Jar Binks being a a Sith Lord. Frank G saying, was you surprised KK wasn't booed off the stage? Did you notice how loud they played music when she came on the stage? Was I surprised? I wasn't surprised because I think, I don't know, I mean, it'd be very weird if people really went for booing. I probably would have not even applauded. I would probably not have boo, but I would not have applauded. I would just stay there and say, you. It was all your fault. But I don't know if I was surprised. I would have been surprised if the entire stage did that, because then it would have been very embarrassing. Can you imagine? But yeah, it was weird. No one seemed to be doing anything like that. But I was watching Jeremy's stream on Gink the Gamer, and he was like, boo! I thought it was funny. Um, Nico Noodle said I was being sarcastic. Oh, okay, I got it. I just wasn't sure. Dr. Film said, and also, what is up with the theory of Ant-Man going to somewhere in Thanos? Oh yeah, that's the whole picture of what's the name of the guy that plays Thanos? He's very famous. I can't always names always escapes my mind. Cynical Lindsay says, supposedly Tim Miller is planning on a trilogy for this new Terminator. I can only hope that maybe Johns is hiding and his whereabouts are revealed in a cliffhanger in the first movie. That is correct. That is so true. I did see Tim Miller along with James Cameron talking about this being a trilogy, and it will only be a trilogy if this film succeeds financially, because that's how movie works. Studios are only willing to invest in films that are financially successful. So if this movie is a hit and it does well, they will complete the trilogy. So that is definitely true. And I would love to see his vision moving forward, like I said, as long as it's satisfying. Come on. Ronin Blade said, Mary Sue Ray is now the most powerful Jedi. Or maybe not. Let's not go there yet. To me, she's never going to be the most powerful Jedi. It's still, I'm always torn between Anakin and Luke. You know, who is the most powerful? I always like to think it's Anakin. But Anakin was just too emotional. You know, he was unable to control his emotion. But I don't know. I've always had this in my mind. Who is the most powerful? Is it Anakin or Luke Skywalker, you know? But definitely not Rey. Jason Butman is saying, if Rey is super OP in this movie, it should be renamed The Rise of the Bree Walker. Good one. Christian Garcia say, Viv, have you seen Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles? A lot of people loved it, but I didn't. I had mixed feelings about it. I tried to see episode 2. I couldn't get into it. Josh Brolin, thank you. That's the Thanos guy I was trying to think of. Thanks so much. I tried to see a few episodes and I didn't really like it, even though I thought the woman that plays Sarah Connor is the same woman that plays Cersei on Game of Thrones, and she's a great actress, so she was very good at playing like Sarah Connor. But I don't know, just something was off for me in that series. I didn't hate it, I didn't love it, I was indifferent to the point I didn't really I didn't watch the whole series. Like, I don't even remember or recall any episode. If you guys want to discuss it, I don't remember. Dr. Finn is saying, Thanos is played by Josh Brolin. Yes, thanks, guys. Nico Nunes is saying, you have to write a paper tonight, which is stressful, but that Chewy mask brings you happiness. Why not wear a Chewy mask while you're writing the paper? That is so cool. Yeah, perhaps. I know. It's just because, oh my God, sometimes just doing schoolwork and assignment. Today, I actually thought I had no assignments. And I thought today I'm just going to focus on doing YouTube videos. But then I was looking at my syllabus and I was like, oh, this paper is due next week. And I can't write tomorrow or Sunday because I'm very busy with other projects. So I have to do it tonight. I really wanted to go to the movies tonight, but I had to write this paper. So whatever, school. You better pay off someday. I think Cynical Lindsay say, I think the most powerful Jedi is tied between Yoda and Obi-Wan. Yoda is definitely very powered, you know, because Yoda is so old. Yeah, that's interesting too. But I heard that the most powerful one was Mace Windu. But I still like to think it was Anakin. I don't know, because perhaps he's one of my favorites. Either him or Luke Skywalker. Wished upon a vlog said, Julie said, I haven't watched the Sarah Connor Chronicles, me neither. I mean, I only saw an episode or 2. Lena Headey. Yeah, I'm probably mispronouncing her name again, but anyways. Guys got the picture. Yeah, she's a great actress. She was on 300 as well, directed by Zack Snyder. Another director I think is very talented, but a director that I have mixed feelings. when it comes to what he did to my beloved Superman. But still think Zack Snyder is pretty talented. And I thought Lena was great in 300. You know, she's a really cool character there. Jason Butler saying, CC started off well, but went a bit iffy towards the end. Um, yeah, I guess. Mm. Jason saying, didn't they turn that powerful Terminator into a chess computer or something? Yes. Are you talking about which movie? Is that Salvation? I don't know. I'd rather not even think about those films that I didn't really, any things that came after T2, I always had a problem with it. You know, I never really fully loved them. 26 Snoopy 82 saying, I think in Metroid Sammy Arian is stronger than Ray. She destroyed two planets, two planes, probably saying planets. Wiped out an alien race, destroyed the space pirates. I know it's not in Star Wars though. Well, I cannot tell about that because I don't know about that character. Julie saying, have to go a few minutes before midnight, make a cup of tea. No problem, Julie. Talk to you soon. Bye. Christian Garcia, yes, it was a computer that played chess. War games. Did you see that Ian Glean? Yes, aka Josh Mormont of Game of Thrones has been cast as Batman for DC Titans. Yes, I did see that. And I think it's a very interesting choice, don't you? I mean, he's a great actor, definitely. But be very interested to see that. I haven't got into, I need to see I think I only saw one episode and it was good. Julie, good luck on your paper. Just think about Keanu Reeves while you write. No, wait, then you won't be able to concentrate. That's so true. Yeah, no Keanu Reeves. No, I get, when I'm doing any assignments, it's so easy for me to distract myself. I have to put my phone like 5 miles away because otherwise, and I also have to turn off the internet so I don't get notifications because I just have yes, it's hard to concentrate. I'm easily just losing, you know. But anyways, Jason, this was Sarah Connor Chronicles series. There was a powerful Terminator known as, so this, you guys were talking about the show. That's why I'm lost here. I was like, computer that does what? Okay, get it. Dr. Film is saying, is Sarah Connor Chronicles separate from the Terminator series? What do you mean by that? Is it canon? No, because nothing that came after T2 is canon so far. That's what James Cameron said, and he's the one that owns the brand now. He has the rights of Terminator back. I believe that perhaps at the time that the show was on, it was maybe considered canon, but as of now, none of the stories that happened there or anything that happened after T2 can be taken into consideration. Nothing of that will play a role in the new film. So far, that's what I know. Christian Garcia said, if you're curious about Terminator, Sarah Connor Chronicles, both seasons are available stream for free on Crackle. Oh, okay. Good to know. Maybe I'll give it a try again when I have some time off. That show is great. Really? Okay. Like I said, I couldn't get into it. I saw one episode or two. Maybe it's because, I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. But anyways, guys, I'm about to end this live stream, mostly because I do have to get some projects going. But it was very nice chatting to you guys. I'm going to try to be doing lives more often. I know a lot of you ask me to do lives, but for some reason I always think today I'm going to do a live and then I get caught up with something else. But I'm going to try my best to be doing them more often. But anyways, if you guys ever want to talk to me or ask me any question or request any videos or anything to do with anything you want to know my opinion on, hit me up on Twitter. It's at, I'm just going to write here on the comments. So that's my Twitter there. That's my Twitter. You can always tweet me and, leave comments. I try to read all the comments and get back to you as much as I can. Thanks so much for all the support, for all of you guys that joined the Hey Viv show. You guys are always commenting, really, really appreciate. And anyways, good night. Thanks so much. And talk to you guys soon. Bye.